We're all looking for ways to protect ourselves, right? Well, what if I told you there's a simple practice, a kind of spiritual shield against harm that comes directly from prophetic guidance? It only takes a few minutes, but the benefit it promises, well, that lasts all day and all night.
It's a feeling we all want, isn't it? To feel genuinely safe, to feel protected from all the challenges life throws at us, the things we see and the things we don't. It's a really universal question, and the answer we're going to explore today is a very specific and honestly a very powerful one.
So where does this whole protective formula come from? This isn't just some theory. It comes from a direct, real-life conversation between the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and one of his companions. The story comes to us straight from a companion named Abdullah ibn Hubayb. He remembers the Prophet coming up to him with this very simple, almost mysterious instruction. And this really sets the stage for a lesson of incredible importance.
And that was the command. Just one word, say. Now, Abdullah ibn Hubayb, when he heard this, he just stayed silent. He was probably a bit unsure, waiting for some more context. What exactly was he supposed to say?
What's so interesting is that the Prophet doesn't explain himself right away. Nope. He just repeats the command, say, and then he says it a third time. This repetition, it really builds the suspense, doesn't it? It's like a big signal that whatever is coming next is absolutely crucial.
Finally, after that third command, the companion asks the key question that unlocks all of this for us. His question is our question. What is this powerful thing to say that deserves so much emphasis? And the answer he got is the very heart of this entire prescription. The Prophet revealed that the key to this protection is found in 3 specific, short chapters from the Quran.
So these 3 chapters, they're kind of known as the protective trio. The last 2, Al-Falaq and An-Nas, are often called the Mu'awwidatayn, which basically just means the verses of seeking refuge. When you pair those with Surah Al-Ikhlas, which is all about God's absolute oneness, they form an incredibly powerful spiritual shield. Okay, so now we know what to say. The next obvious part is how and when to say it. And the method is just as important as the words themselves. But the real beauty of it is in just how simple it is. The Prophet was super specific about how to do this. It's not a vague, you should probably do this kind of instruction. So, how many times do you need to repeat them to unlock this complete protection? The number is 3. That's it. Each of these 3 surahs is to be recited 3 times. It's a simple, easy to remember, and really potent formula. Here is the entire routine laid out nice and simple. Step 1, you recite the 3 surahs we just talked about. Step 2, you repeat each of those surahs 3 times. So when do you do this? Step 3 is in the morning, and step 4 is in the evening. It's just a simple, powerful way to bookend your entire day with protection. All right, so here's the most important part. What's the payoff for this consistent, simple practice? What did the Prophet actually promise to the person who sticks with this? This is where the true power of this prescription is really revealed. Just let that sink in for a moment. Sufficient for you against every harmful thing. The protection isn't partial, it's not specific to 1 or 2 things. It is comprehensive. It is a complete shield against all forms of evil and harm, and this is a promise from the messenger of God. This is what our source calls the Nabawi Nuskha, the prophetic prescription. We're talking about a few minutes in the morning and evening, a simple recitation for a divine promise of total protection. It's got to be one of the most accessible and powerful tools for a believer's daily life. So the knowledge is now with you. The steps are crystal clear, the promise is profound, and the practice itself is so simple. The only question left, really, is a personal one for each of us to consider.